I've been getting a lot of comments from people saying that they have the Frontier Go Wild Pass, but they haven't been able to use it because flights are never available, or they're so expensive, or there's such weird times. I do want to take this time to remind you that Frontier was very upfront that this is a flexible pass. So you need to have flexible scheduling if you are going to be using this pass. I have had nothing but success. I am going on my 4th trip using the Go Wild Pass actually tomorrow. So I kind of want to talk through my process of scheduling these flights to make sure that I have a trip there and then I have a return trip back as well. So I'm going to switch over to the screen share and kind of talk through my process with you. So I'm logged into Frontier. First of all, it has to be on the online version. It cannot be on the app version. I am interested in going to Chicago this weekend. So I'm going to flip over to just a one-way ticket. I already have it plugged from Orlando. That is my home city. I'm going to then plug into Chicago. Now there are 2 airports in Chicago, which makes it a little bit easier to keep in my back of my mind. I'm going to try Midway first. So my departure date is going to be tomorrow, because you can only do it the day before. It doesn't have to be 24 hours. It just is the day before. So that could mean midnight. If you're worried about getting a flight, maybe check in at midnight. I know it's an inconvenience, but again, this is flexible. And I see that there is a flight available at 10:50 to 12:37. So I would go ahead and go snag that before it gets taken away, before I even second guess myself. But I am just going through this as an example. I want to show you that there's also a couple other flights available, but they are connecting and they're actually a little bit more expensive. So if I, for some reason, did not get that flight at 10:50, I know that I just need to be there by Saturday afternoon. So I would look on Saturday and see what flights are available. Now, it's not the day before, so I can't get this flight, but I can look and plan for it. Now, if neither of those worked out, I would go ahead and check out the other airport in Chicago because they are only about 30 minutes away from each other. I'm going to check tomorrow once again for O'Hare, the other airport in Chicago. Let's search that up, see if there is anything available. And there is. It would be at 7:40 in the morning, which would be an inconvenience, but if I wasn't able to get the first flight, I know that I would be able to get on this flight. Of course, there is another flight. It is connecting and it is a little bit more expensive, but I would get a flight home. Now, I have my trip there booked, or at least in my mind in this faux booking, but I want to make sure that I'm going to be able to get home. So I am going to check out flights going home. I'm going to flip that, going to be looking at Chicago Midway going to Orlando. I know that I would like to be leaving on this Sunday. I'm going to check what is available from Chicago Midway back to Orlando on Sunday. So it's a connecting flight. Okay, not ideal. I could technically do it, but I know that there's another airport. So we're going to try this other airport, O'Hare. We're going to see what's available on Sunday. On Sunday, I see there's one from 6:49 to 10:52. I'm going to hope that if I log in on Saturday, I would be able to get that. If for some reason I wasn't able to, I would check on Monday and see what's available on Monday. And that same flight is available on Monday. So I'm going to try for Sunday. If Sunday doesn't work out, then I will do Monday. Now you might be thinking I need to be at work on Monday. Yes, that might be true. I have the flexibility of being able to work remote if I need to. I'm in education and we are in the summer. Things are a little bit slower in the summer. Hence, I'm able to make this video while I am at work. So I can kind of play around with dates. If this weren't an option for me, I don't know if I would be taking it. But again, as I opened up, Frontier made it very clear that this Go Wild Pass is meant for flexibility. It's meant for you to go see different places and not really have a plan. To me, that's the exciting part about it. Yes, I could probably fly for the same amount or cheaper for if I planned things out in advance, but the exciting part is kind of on a whim doing things. So that's why I got it. I haven't had any issues with it at all. We are into July. I'm going on my 4th trip tomorrow, and I don't know. I know that some people have had some issues. I came in with patience, grace, and flexibility. I have had to wait, 2 hours because my flight was delayed, but beyond that, I haven't had a single issue with it. So I'm still all about it. I know that not everybody is. Maybe I will have a bad experience one of these times, but it certainly won't outweigh all of the good experiences that I've had with this Go Wild Pass. So I'm hoping that thinking through this process and modeling this process with you helps you understand how I'm able to make sure that I get a flight there and back and still go to the event that I am hoping to go to fly to. If you're not yet subscribed and you want to continue to learn how this is going for me, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. That allows my videos to show up on your homepage and the homepage of others.